I don't understand why you, an educated, powerful man, a man who gives lip service to protecting the rights of women, still support the same perverse policies that allowed this to happen. It's been more than 2 years, and you've offered no public or private apology from Georgia Tech or on behalf of yourself. Dr. Cabrera, when I agreed to testify before this committee, I understood that you would also be invited to testify. I thought then that by coming to testify, I would at least get an answer to my question of why didn't you protect me? But I'm here, and you have declined to testify. Not only that, but I understand that Georgia Tech, under your leadership, is resisting providing to this committee even your university's written communications with the NCAA. So I have a new question for you. President Cabrera, what are you hiding? Do you tell parents who are sending their 17-year-old daughters off to your college that the policies you have in place favor the naked man in their locker room as opposed to their daughters? That their daughters could be reprimanded if they oppose or even dare to question out loud these policies? Dr. Cabrera, I don't want any more young girls to have to ask the heartbroken, despairing questions that we have had to ask for 2 years since that national championship. But until there is change, we will keep asking these questions until I have an answer and until Georgia Tech and the NCAA adopt policies that are safe and fair to everyone. With all due respect, Dr. Cabrera, I believe I'm entitled to an answer to my questions. Not actually just me, but we all are. The witness is here, my younger sister, who is an elite level gymnast, my potential future daughter. I was a 21-year-old college student when I came to your campus in 2022. As Caitlin said, we didn't choose to be here. We don't want to be here. It's not the preferred path for my life to relive over and over what happened on your campus, on your watch. No, I'd much rather be in dental school where I was before all this, but I could not be silent. I spoke out in 2022, not sure of the support that I would receive, but as I speak here today, I can tell you that there is a growing wave of both men and women who will not be muzzled, and they're looking to you, Dr. Cabrera, wondering what you will say. The world watches and we await your response. The arrows that we've taken, the emotional toll, the backlash, it will all be worth it one day if little girls and young women in Georgia and throughout the country no longer have reason to ask the painful questions still reverberating in my mind. President Cabrera, why didn't you protect me? Dr. Cabrera, do you believe what happened at Georgia Tech University in 2022 can lead to something positive for women? I and those testifying with me today believe that the course can be corrected. And we speak for thousands of girls in this country, including many who competed at that 2022 NCAA championships at Georgia Tech. Will you give these young women hope? Will you move past the mistakes of the past to take a bold stand for women, for common sense, for fairness, for science today? Will you have the courage to break ranks with those who are knowingly shaming and hurting accomplished women who deserve much more than the silence and apathy we've received from the NCAA and 1,000 college administrators for the past 2 years? What happened here in 2022 was a bitter pill, but the story's not over. That difficult moment for Georgia Tech and for women's sports can be corrected for the future generation of women and girls. Dr. Cabrera, will you testify before this committee and speak out against the NCAA's anti-woman, anti-reality policies? Will you provide a shining example to other college presidents and embrace equal opportunities for everyone by resolving that eligibility in women's collegiate sports must be based on biological sex alone? President Cabrera, if you want to protect women in college sports today, you can take a pivotal step towards a more just future for women and for humanity. Thousands of women across this country and hundreds of girls who dream of swimming for the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and more broadly who dream of competing in sports at all look forward to your response.